Okay, so we got a viewer feature here today, and looks like we got a collector of older era here today. He's got some work to show us, so bit of a scatter bag here. Let's have a look at what he's got to say first.
All right. So this one says, this is a photo of the front of my legs. It was taken from a video. That is why the quality is janky, but you get the idea. I'll be taking better photos of my legs soon and share them with you.
When was this email sent?
13th of August.
So, in what, close to 3 months, we still don't have better photos of this tattoo. That's the subtext there. How hard is it to take a picture of your own leg? Like, even just take an upside down photo and flip it. We really need a snippet from a fucking video or something.
Right. So he sends another email. Okay. The diving girl is done by Chris Garver, and the leg has since been filled up with waves, water, and clouds. He sleeved both of my legs from the knees up. The tattoo made the cover of one of Hirotak's books. Horitak's books. Japanese. Right palm is a tattoo and photography project I'm working on. The Playboy bunny is some fun bullshit that I'm going to add some more shit to the bunny and the fingers as well. In the palm, 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it. Okay. Japanese girl with octopus bodysuit riding a big koi fish. Check out the koi fish in the pond in the background. And then, so we've got some images. This is the magazine cover.
Yeah.
So, and this is his down here, it looks like.
Yeah. That's the worst photo of the bunch, for sure. Like, easily. Like, even that green blobby lady up at the top right is easier to decipher than that tattoo that he's got there. And I just want to say, like, that Chris Garver is a tattooer. He's been tattooing since, like, the late 80s, I think. And he was on Miami Ink. That's where he became famous. But I'm not going to say his work isn't good. That's not where I'm going with this. That the tattoo photo is god-awful. Like, that is a terrible picture. Look at the glare all over her body.
Yeah, I know.
This is on the cover of a book. Imagine that. If you took this picture today, you wouldn't post it.
No, definitely
not. The standard of tattooing was different back in the day, and it even was in the early 2000s.
Well, like, you gotta think some of these photos were probably likely not taken with a digital camera. They probably only had like either a Polaroid available or
everything was worse.
Disposable. So like, it's just like take a couple shots and hope you got one that's good.
I'm just saying, like, if you turned out this tattoo today, no one would bat an eye.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing, like, you had to be there at the time. It's like, you can't judge quality of a bygone era by today's standards. Mm-hmm. Like, it never makes sense. And then I always feel like there's this, like, weird need to, like, have respect. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't have respect for those who came before, but it's like you can't say a bad word about a known name. Like, it's like, oh, but that's so-and-so. It's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's literally someone's work. That's all it is to me. And I feel like people get caught up in, like, celebrity culture of whatever they like, and they're not allowed to say a bad word about anything. But, like, that tattoo is very strange. Like, it's very weird. I can't read any of it. Like, her body looks like it's encased in tinfoil. You know? Like, I can't tell you what that is.
Right? Like, does she have tattoos?
And I never liked little faces. Yeah, it's supposed to be a bodysuit.
Okay.
But I never like little faces, ever. Like, I will never like them, and I don't care who does them. I just don't think they work. I tell people that here every day. You want a face of something, it's almost always best done as a portrait.
Yeah.
Like, there's almost never a time when you should do a full body thing like this. Like, unless you're doing, like, a pin-up or something. I just don't think that it's worth it.
And even then, their little faces could end up looking really wonky. Like, I recently did a little pin-up, and I tried so hard
to not
make her face wonky.
But spacing is very important. And here, her 2 eyes look like an eyebrow already.
Yep.
So, and this made the cover of a fucking book. So I'm sure I'm going to get some backlash, and I don't give a shit. That's just the way I see it. It's just, it looks strange. There's just not enough definition in the tattoo. Maybe this is just a god-awful picture. I don't know. But I would be open to seeing a clearer one. But again, like, I don't think we're going to get a good photo here. So the eyes are cool. I like the eyes in these leg sleeves. I think that the idea here is pretty cool. But again, we have another one of these little guys here. And we have strange waves that are bigger than everything, which the waves are the highlight of the whole thing for me. But again, like 20, 30 years ago, everything is done differently than it is today. Everything now is so homogenous, and
Right.
kind of figured out like exactly the right layouts, and it's very rare that people stray. Like, they'll add new ideas to things or change certain things about the layout, but overall things follow a fairly similar guideline depending on the style you're doing. It's like, even in like bioorganic horror stuff, like I see certain things that are always happening. Like, it's like you rarely stray from the established path these days. And so I think back in the 90s, 2000s, that was still kind of getting sorted out. It's much like music, especially like experimental music, like metal and stuff was really, really all over the place in the 90s. There was all kinds of exploration happening. And now everything is kind of locked into these like tropes for every different style. You have these certain things that have to happen a certain way. It's very rare that anything new happens, and when it does happen, people don't like it as much. So I give points for creativity because there just simply isn't much of that anymore here. And we get a close-up of this, and I don't like it anymore here on its own. In fact,
No, it's the quality of the photo, or I think he said it was taken from a video, but the quality just sucks.
I just can't imagine any better rendering of this photo is going to help the problems it has. Like, I can't tell you what anything is here. I know that it's a tattoo bodysuit, but it looks like she's in tinfoil. It
Yeah.
really looks like they wrapped her to go on the barbecue. You know what I mean?
Or
Like,
she's got
all
like
fucking
half a
ready to go.
mermaid tail and then legs.
Yes, she kind of looks like she's trying to be a mermaid, but not
Yeah.
quite. And I just don't know where the fins went.
Right.
Right, like,
That's my confusion.
Yeah, and I didn't give a like. I'm gonna also say I don't give a fuck about Miami Ink. I also don't care about any of those fucking tattoo shows that came out, and I think that I'm not one that hates them. There are people who hate those things and think that they're part of why the industry is, you know, a lot of gatekeepers don't like that there were all these TV shows about tattoos because they made them more popular and digestible to common folk, in quotes. But I'm not that guy. I didn't care about them. They felt overly staged and super dramatic.
They always had like a very like. There's always like the early on ones. There was always like your angry tattoo artist.
Yeah, it's
You
very
know,
silly.
you're a very pretty girl tattoo artist.
Over the
You're-
top.
You know, you kind of like peacekeeper, and they all kind of had that format, right?
Well, it was always this emotional bullwinder with the client and just a whole
Well,
heartfelt thing.
And that led all of our clients to believe that they should emotionally dump on their tattoo artist, which is fine. If you want to dump on me,
Well,
do it.
that's what started the My Tattoo Has a Story.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Fuck off. It doesn't. You think it does, but you're just giving yourself a justification
Yeah,
to do
people
something.
are always just stuck on that idea that every tattoo needs meaning. It doesn't.
I've had people in here that go, I want a tattoo, but I don't know what to get. I want to get something for my mom. And then they're literally Pinterest.
A lion with blue
Pinterest
eyes.
something like tattoos for your mom. And then it's like, oh, this is so meaningful. I got it for my mom. No, you fucking didn't. Stop kidding yourself.
Right.
It's goofy as fuck, and you don't need a justification to do something you want to do. People just give themselves no allowance to just be who they want to be for whatever that looks like. They always have to have some kind of justification for it. And in reality, no one else gives a shit. Like, you're the only one who cares about that story. And if you think everyone else is impressed by it, you're fucking wrong. No one else cares. So, again, seeing the full leg sleeve here, the koi is cool. I probably would just get rid of some of the wave obstructing it And again, it's the little guy there that really throws this whole fucking thing in the trash for me. Because like the wave and the koi are pretty good, and then the woman and the little man, they don't make any sense to me. They get just strange choices. Like I don't know why this guy. Like what is he even?
I don't know.
Like, he looks like a little spaceman or something. Like what the fuck is going on down there? It's just so murky.
Yeah.
Just lost.
I have like not a lot of comments on this because like I really like cannot see what's going on.
Yeah, it's confusing to look at. Man, points for personality on the arm here. Like I said, this screams like early 90s style.
Yeah.
Especially the arm. Like those colors, they look like they're very old.
Yeah, early to late 90s to me, like right before we headed into the 2000s.
Yeah, this was like when you seen like Undertaker's sleeves, and they were done by, what the fuck's his name? God, why is it on the tip of my tongue? Anyway, famous tattooer, old tattooer, did Geiger-esque, sort of early body horror stuff. I'm sure the name will come back to me. Someone will put it in the comments here.
Yeah,
anyway.
or you can put it in the video.
Yeah, it'll
across
come
the
to
bottom.
me. Anyway, the point is like that you seen that and you were like blown away because it was a full sleeve.
Right.
It's like, the barrier for quality was just so much different.
That guy's got a full sleeve. Whoa!
Yeah, like when you see like old like wrestling, like Bam Bam Bigelow had flames on his head.
Oh yeah, that was
It's just
crazy.
like, yeah, it was
I couldn't
insane.
believe he had that.
That's what you were impressed, but now it has to be so fucking advanced to turn any heads. Like this would have been like an award-winning piece.
I feel like the only thing that turns my head these days is someone who has no other tattoos but face tattoos.
Oh well, that's
when I'm
stupid.
like,
Yeah, people get upset when like you'll get very young people who will be like, oh well, don't body shape. It's like no, it's just fucking, it's trashy. It just doesn't look right, right? Like it's just if you have more coverage on your face than I do, and it's all you have, then you're doing something wrong.
Right.
I don't care who that offends.
Worries
it's fucking,
me.
It's stupid, and you haven't thought it through. I love the green woman. I don't think she's a nice tattoo, but she's got a lot of personality.
some spunk in there.
Yeah.
It's funny because people are out there trying to emulate that look
You can't
of a
get
tattoo.
that look.
Right? We've talked about it.
That's what Rick's
multiple
arms
times.
look like too. Just
I
like dirtbag style.
I know. But like, I had this conversation with my best friend in the car the other day because when we were walking around the tattoo convention recently, she's like, oh, like she kind of commented on maybe like some of the bad tattoos or whatever. And I was like, I looked at her and I go, like tattoo artists don't have good tattoos.
They do good tattoos.
They
That's the line.
they do good tattoos,
Yeah.
and she kind of laughed at me because I have good tattoos, and I was like, yeah, but I've been like barely like I'm so fresh. Like I got all my tattoos before, and have you looked at my legs lately?
Well,
Right?
I mean, look at Terry.
Yeah. I was
He's
telling her about
did
like
most of
Terry
his own
and
work.
about Rick and like
Yeah.
even like Ash's like
I mean, to be
bad
fair,
tattoos on her arms.
That's what I would have done. But
Right.
you wouldn't have seen them anyway because they would have been all gone anyway.
Yep.
So it's like, especially like that's why you see a lot of tattooers with blackout sleeves because they like tattooed their own arms.
I think
and
that's
shit.
what it was. The start of the conversation is no one had blackout sleeves but tattooers. It was funny. Anyways.
Yeah. So the barbed wire is probably unironically the best thing we've seen so far.
Yep.
And just because it's all lined out really well.
And it's just simple.
And it should hold decently well. I would be amazed if it all fell out because it looks like they put it in there pretty good. And I mean, it is what it is. It's
Palm tattoos are hard.
yeah.
We had an example recently of palm tattoos are
Well,
hard.
I mean, they're easy if you know how. I think.
Yeah.
But if you don't know how, then yeah, they're gonna fuck off every time.
Right?
Like if you don't know what you're doing, then you'll never get one to work.
If I was brave, I would do my own palm.
Yeah, well, Terry tried to do his own palm.
Yeah, I
and
know. I'm
gave
not.
up,
I'm
and
not tough.
it's
Well, I'm a little tougher than Terry, I think.
He couldn't send it,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see where it started falling apart. But like, it's one of those things that, like I said, like if you can do it, it'll probably work every time.
Yep.
But if you can't do it, it'll never work. You just have to know how, and if you don't, you're fucked.
Yeah.
And this is what I imagine the barbed wire will look like, is like this Playboy bunny here, which you can easily understand how it's going to develop. Like,
Yeah, and the parts of the Playboy bunny that have fallen out are the parts that like make sense to fall out.
just needs a second hit anyway.
Yep.
So-
Just because they have the most like wear in those spots.
And then the best tattoo he's got, It's
Panther.
this basic trad panther. I would say
Probably the newest one.
it's the cleanest, most readable tattoo. And yeah, you're right. Probably the newest one, which says something about how technique and equipment have come along and knowledge have come along, where there was so much kind of secrecy, and there still is, but there was no sharing of technique, or it's hard to get a hold of even needles. You had to make your own, and
Yeah, I was
colors were shit. And
I'm constantly telling clients, especially like older clients who've seen the older tattoos, they're always like, "Oh, I don't want color because it fades," and I'm
oh,
like,
that's so stupid.
I'm like,
You seen some old black and gray?
I'm like, old color, like, yeah, it did fade, but I'm like, color's better now.
Yeah,
and like we're putting it in better.
I'll tell you what, I've seen more haggard black and gray tattoos than any other tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Like, and I think it might be because of the type of people who get them. Usually, the people who are in for color tattoos, for whatever reason, they take better care of their work. Seems like
More or less.
the
Yeah.
black and gray people are like the guys who are gonna go camping and just drunk in the sun all day and
Yeah.
just wake up fucking sunburned.
Dude bros.
You see so many washed out black and gray tattoos that are just barely hanging on. It's like, are you trying to tell me this age is better than color? Because it's barely there. Like, it was soft to begin with, because that's what black and gray is. And then when you cooked it 300 times in a row, what did you expect it to look like?
Right.
So I don't know why people have this fear of, oh, color's going to fade. It's like, yeah, all tattoos will fade if you mistreat them. But there's no reason they should fade any faster than black and gray if you take care of them. In fact, I would argue, because they're packed in denser, they'll probably last better on
Right.
average,
I agree.
because the solid saturation of it.